Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. So, something is a mystery. So, I don't know. Like somebody, could be, like trying to find out something, like somebody, could be, like mysterious to a lot of people. Or, when it comes to, like something, like is a mystery, it's giving me, like a story. So, it could be, like somebody's life story. So, somebody's life story could be a mystery. Maybe, like somebody just, like keeps their business to themselves. And maybe, like there's somebody or some people that could be trying to figure out, like somebody's business. Or, like they're trying to figure out, what somebody has going on in their life. I don't know. Something is a mystery out here. I'm also picking up too, like somebody's strength. It's giving me, like people, like they just can't figure out how somebody, like is so strong. But I feel like if that's the case, it's because of, like some stuff that has been done to somebody or some stuff, that is being done to somebody. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. We got focus. So somebody definitely, is being told, to continue, like to stay focused, on what they're focused on. But I feel like like there's somebody or some people, like their focus is on somebody for sure. Somebody's getting closer to something out here. I don't know. Somebody, could be getting closer, like to the Most High God. But I'm picking up that, like somebody is getting closer and closer to something. It could be, to something that was hidden. So somebody, could be getting closer, to, revealing something or, something being revealed to them. But it goes back to, like that mystery energy that I was picking up. I don't know. Somebody, could be, like getting closer, to being able to celebrate something because the celebration card came out. There's two people on this card. So, I don't know. Somebody, could be getting closer and closer, to, like, coming, like in contact with somebody. I don't know. Somebody, could be getting closer and closer to somebody, So, somebody, could have, gotten a new friend, gotten, like a new lover, and, like they're getting closer and closer, like to one another. Somebody, could play, like, musical instruments. Somebody, could like to listen to jazz. Somebody's name could be Jazz or Jasmine. But there's also somebody, that, like they're focusing more on, like celebrating. They're focused more, on, like material things. They're focused more on, like what doesn't serve their highest good. It could be the fact that somebody, like is focusing more on their life. On somebody else's life than their own. So I feel like that for whoever that's for, whoever, like is focusing on somebody else's life more than their own, they're definitely, about to watch, like somebody, like celebrate out here in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm also picking up too that, like there's somebody, that has been alone, this could be somebody, that has been alone, like on their spiritual journey. And it could be meant to be, for somebody, to come in contact with somebody, that's supposed to be, like on, like their journey with them, on their path with them. And so, like somebody, could have, like a reason to celebrate, because of that. I feel like somebody, is about to have many reasons to celebrate out here. But we got the mystery card. Mm. Somebody definitely has entered into the dark side in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't know. Somebody, could be stuck. Somebody, could be about to have, like an outer body experience, because this person looks like that they're, like having an outer body experience, or like somebody, like is in a trance. So I don't know. It could have something to do, with like the moon, or like the phases of the moon. We picked up on the waxing crescent moon phase, but these are all full moons. But something definitely is a mystery out here. Yeah, we have the law of attraction. So somebody is being told to like focus, like on what they're attracting at this time. We've read about the law of attraction. Yeah, you could be seeing like the angel number 222. Focus on what you want and not what you don't want. But the law of attraction definitely is at play. I feel like somebody definitely is attracting, like great things into their life at this time. So somebody just needs to, continue to stay focused. Yeah, somebody, could be being told to relax out here. We got new moon in Cancer. Is the next new moon? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what this next new moon is in. The next new moon in Cancer occurs July the 14th. So something about July the 14th could be significant. It's a super moon. So that could be why, there's multiple moons out here. It emphasizes themes of emotional nurturing, comfort, and deep connections to home, family, and self-care. It is an ideal time for setting intentions related to emotional security and vulnerability. Give me just a second so I can see what this new moon that's about to come up is in. Well, the new moon that's coming up on February the 17th, it's a partial solar eclipse. A solar eclipse happens when the moon passes in front of the sun, blocking the light from the sun. So I don't know, somebody, could be trying to, like block somebody's light. Oh, this new moon is in the sign of Aquarius. This specific new moon is also an annual solar eclipse, initiating a new 6-month cycle focused on innovation. We started out with the focus card, community and forward thinking, while marking the beginning of a new Aquarius Leo eclipse series. So somebody could be an Aquarius or a Leo or a Cancer. This eclipse marks a significant shift, demanding a focus on individuality, social reform, and unconventional paths. It falls during the beginning of the Chinese zodiac's year of the fire horse. The zodiac signs that will be impacted, by this new moon the most is Aquarius, Gemini, and Leo. When it comes to Aquarius, it says this is a major turning point for you, forcing you to step into your authentic, rebellious self. When it comes to Gemini, it says expect a major shift in direction, opening doors for expansion and new, unexpected paths. When it comes to Leo, this energy impacts your relationships and partnerships, demanding a balance between your personal needs and the collective. This solar eclipse is considered part of a very intense 2026, marking a new transformative era in humanity's evolution. So something about, yeah, the next 6 months. So within the next 6 months, we won't be, like, I don't think we will be in July, but we will almost be in July. So something about, yeah, like a big cycle, or something about, yeah, like, like some events, like taking place within the next 6 months. And it could have something to do with, yeah, like the law of attraction. I don't know. For somebody, needs to, yeah, like just stay focused, because there could be a lot of people, that could be, like attracted to somebody at this time, but it's giving me, yeah, like some good, some bad. I feel like during this time, I feel like that there are definitely, yeah, people, that could be, being asked, like to do some type of self-regulation out here. I feel like there's a lot of, like renewals, that could be taking place. But somebody, could be stubborn out here. Somebody, could be, like bullheaded, stubborn, I don't know. Somebody, could be a little aggressive. Yeah, it definitely, yeah, could be time, for, yeah, like some people, to, yeah, like do some type of self-regulation. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like when it comes to somebody's personal life, yeah, there could be people, they could be saying, certain things about somebody, And it could be, yeah, like a mystery why they're saying this stuff. So it could just be, because, yeah, like they're jealous. And so, yeah, like they say certain things about somebody. Or it's just because, yeah, like they don't like, what's going on within themselves. And so, yeah, like they just, speak negatively on somebody. They could just be mad because somebody knows their worth. I don't know. It could be a mystery to some people, as to how somebody knows their worth. But I mean, that's dumb. That's dumb, but okay. Somebody could be a Taurus or have Taurus in their chart. Somebody definitely is just being told, to, yeah, like stay focused, when it comes to, yeah, like them stepping into their power. So somebody definitely, yeah, is stepping into their power out here. And I feel like yeah, like somebody, is attracting people, that, yeah, like, like has stepped into their power in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah. I feel like somebody's patience definitely is about to pay off out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, like doing some type of self-regulation when it comes to, like, yeah, like patience. So I feel like that, maybe somebody else being told, like to continue, to, yeah, like work on, like their patience. Maybe somebody, has had, like issues with, like, yeah, like their patience. And then we have communicate at the bottom of the deck. So something about, yeah, communication. Somebody, yeah, could be about to receive some type of communication from somebody, and maybe, yeah, like it's a mystery, it could be like, yeah, like why, yeah, or am I receiving this, like communication? Somebody also, yeah, is about to receive some communication, like from their spiritual team. But somebody, has already, like done some stuff, that they were asked to do. And so I feel like when it comes, to, yeah, like whatever, like is about to take place, I feel like that somebody, is being told, yeah, like they don't have to do anything. So somebody, needs to know that, yeah, like their spiritual team, the Most High God, yeah, could be, like taking care of a situation out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody's patience paying off. So somebody, yeah, like they could have waited on, yeah, like their spiritual team to act on their behalf. They could have waited on, yeah, like the Most High God to act on their behalf. And that's what's happening. If somebody, has been like patiently waiting for some type of communication, whether it be, like from their spiritual team or like physical, communication, I feel like that, yeah, like somebody is just being told, to, yeah, continue to be patient, because, yeah, whatever somebody has been waiting for, yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it could have something to do, with, yeah, like some beginnings out here. Some stuff is about to begin for somebody. But I feel like it's because, yeah, like somebody has been patient, and somebody's patience definitely, yeah, is paying off. Yeah, it's because somebody, yeah, like has processed, like some type of feelings. Somebody, is continuing, to, yeah, like process their feelings in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But it goes back to, yeah, self-regulation. Mm-hmm. Somebody's also being told to, yeah, like embrace uncertainty. So, yeah, like, embrace, the fact that, yeah, like you don't know, yeah, what's going to take place. You don't know, like what's coming. I feel like this is giving me too, yeah, like, like somebody just being told, to, yeah, continue, to trust and have faith, that, yeah, whatever, is happening is going to be taken care of, yeah, by a higher power. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like the Most High God, definitely, yeah, is like helping them, through something out here. Or, yeah, like they're being, like divinely guided through something out here. Yeah, we got support at the bottom of the deck. Uh-huh. Yeah, and somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they are being protected by a higher power. Somebody has a, yeah, higher power protection out here. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody, could want to communicate with somebody, and it has something to do, with like forgiveness. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, if there's been a situation that has taken place and, has been going on, I feel like the, yeah, like somebody, could have already forgiven somebody for something, or could have already forgiven some people for something. And so, yeah, yeah, like somebody, has done, what they were told to do. So, yeah, like somebody doesn't have to do anything. But this is also giving me too, like, yeah, like somebody repenting, and, yeah, like asking, for forgiveness. And I feel like yeah, like somebody, has repented, and, yeah, like they've been forgiven, for some stuff that they have done. This could be, like somebody, has done something, like out of their feelings, or because they were in their feelings, But, yeah, we're still human, And so, yeah, the Most High God knows that. And so I feel like yeah, when it comes to, like whoever, yeah, like this message is resonating with, somebody's just being told to, yeah, like be proud of themselves. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody has overcame, a lot, but I'm also picking up too that, yeah, somebody needs to be proud of themselves because, yeah, like they have done, what they've been asked to do thus far. And somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that they are loved. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is a Taurus or a Libra or a Capricorn. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like unleashed some type of kindness out here. Or somebody, yeah, like has shown, yeah, like their kindest self to some people. This is giving me, yeah, like a selfless individual, So, yeah, like somebody, has done selfless acts. Like somebody, has been selfless when it comes, to, yeah, like, when it comes to, like other people. Mm-hmm. Somebody also needs to be proud of themselves because, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like they, like watched for some type of signs. So somebody knew, that, yeah, like their spiritual team, yeah, has been, like, yeah, like showing them signs and things. And so somebody needs to be, like proud of themselves because, yeah, like they took heed to some type of signs in order for them, to be able to, yeah, like be about to celebrate. Mm-hmm. But somebody could be about to receive some communication, and it could have something to do, with, yeah, like some people, like showing somebody some love in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Mm-hmm. It's something about, yeah, like people, like, yeah, like being proud of somebody, but maybe, yeah, like somebody, they didn't think that people were proud of them, But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like their ancestors are proud of them. And somebody definitely needs to know, that, yeah, like, that all will be well. Somebody needs to trust that all will be well. Somebody could be a Virgo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. But somebody definitely is being told to watch for some type of signs. And it has something to do, with, yeah, like, like being shown some type of gratitude. I'm also picking up that, yeah, like, that's a part of, like, yeah, like what somebody does in their daily life, like they show gratitude. So this could be gratitude to a higher power, yeah, but they show gratitude, by, like trying to do, like the right things. Or they show gratitude, by, yeah, when they receive blessings, they're a blessing, like to other people. They show gratitude just by saying, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning, But somebody also, needs to practice gratitude when it comes, like to themselves. Show yourself gratitude, Be proud of yourself. And somebody is also being told to, yeah, believe in good luck or believe, you know, in good karma, because I don't believe in luck. Yeah, somebody could be a Sagittarius. Believe that good things come, you know, to those who wait. Believe that, you know, good things come, you know, yeah, like when, you know, you do good things. Yeah, like, because what you put out into the universe, you get back. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have left the past behind. Or, yeah, somebody, you know, could be leaving the past behind. And so, yeah, like, somebody needs to trust that all will be well, you know, yeah, like, once they do. But I feel like somebody definitely needs to be proud of themselves because, yeah, like, they have left some type of past behind. So this could be, you know, like, forgiving, you know, like, people, you know, for, yeah, coming against them in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, to, yeah, continue, you know, like, to trust, you know, in the Most High God. Trust the process. You know, trust the signs, you know, that, yeah, like, are being shown to you. But I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, like, somebody, you know, somebody definitely, yeah, has, you know, like, yeah, like, communicating, you know, like, with their dark side, you know. So this is like somebody giving themselves a pep talk, you know, like, yeah, I know I don't got a lot of patience, you know, I know I need to work on it, you know, and that's what I'm trying to do, you know. And so, yeah, the first step is to, yeah, acknowledge, you know, that, yeah, like, you have an issue, you know, and the second step is, yeah, like, to address that issue. So I feel like, yeah, somebody just needs to, again, be proud of themselves. Yeah, and it definitely has something to do with the past. I don't know, somebody, you know, could be about to receive some type of communication from somebody from their past, or somebody, you know, yeah, like, they, you know, yeah, like, has left, you know, like, some stuff in the past, and so somebody needs to trust that all will be well. Yeah. The sun will shine tomorrow is what I just heard. So, yeah. I just feel like, you know, that, yeah, today is a new day. You know, tomorrow, you know, yeah, is a new day. Yeah, somebody's just being told, yeah, to continue, you know, to, yeah, like, stay in this loving energy, continue, you know, to be the selfless individual, you know, that you are. But, yeah, be proud of yourself, you know, yeah, love on yourself, you know. I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, it gives me, yeah, like, somebody, you know, they don't really look at themselves, you know, yeah, the way that they should look at themselves. And so I feel like somebody needs to start looking at themselves exactly the way that they are. You know, a loving, selfish, brave, courageous, beautiful, spirited individual. Yeah. Happy individual. Yeah. But I feel like yeah, like, somebody, you know, is about to have a reason to celebrate. Something definitely, yeah, is going to make somebody happy out here, for sure. So somebody needs to get ready, get ready, get ready. Yeah, we got the big blue wall. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a L, a H, or R. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have, you know, like, a big boundary up. But it goes back to, yeah, like, somebody knowing their worth. Somebody, you know, could have a big boundary up and it has something to do with the past, you know. Or, yeah, like, somebody, you know, yeah, like, they have decided to leave the past in the past, you know. And, yeah, like, that's where they left it at. But going back, you know, to, yeah, when I picked up, you know, like, somebody, you know, could be trying to dim somebody's light. That's that blockage, yeah. But, yeah, like, you know, regardless, you know, yeah, like, if somebody, you know, like, tries to dim somebody's light, you know, yeah, like, it still shines bright. The colors pink, yellow, and blue could be significant. Something about a boy and a girl, a friend. It says you are a product of what you believe. It says if you think you're a turd, you're probably going to act like a turd. Treat yourself like a turd and accept turd treatment from others. Why the F would you do that? First off, you're not a turd. It's just physically impossible to be a turd and a sentiment being and a sentiment, excuse me. It's just physically impossible to be a turd and a sentient being at the same time. But even if you have been kind of turdy, you believing you're golden will bring all that golden behavior and that golden treatment. Today, just believe you're golden. If you liked it better there, go back to Turd Town tomorrow. Yeah. If you believe you're a loving individual, that's who you are, you know. If you believe, you know, that you're a happy individual, that's what you are. But yeah, you are, you know, what you eat. You know what I mean? You are, yeah, like what you attract. So yeah, somebody's attracting loving, happy, you know, individuals, you know, their way. It says, Namaste. The slay in me recognizes the slay in you. Yeah. At some point, you got to get up and act like the people you admire. You probably know someone who is slaying at life right now. Spend today doing the ish they do. Better yet, take them to coffee and ask them how exactly they managed to slay so hard. Then recognize where you are capable of the same kind of slay. So it goes back to, yeah, like it's the mystery how somebody is so strong. It's a mystery how somebody, you know, yeah, like stays in this loving, happy energy. Yeah. It says, you don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone you have forgiven. It says you are hereby granted permission to forgive everyone, but still be super picky about every person you let into your inner circle. Go forth and prosper. So somebody definitely could have, yeah, a big boundary up because, yeah, just because, you know, yeah, you have forgiven somebody or some people don't mean, yeah, like you have to be around them, you know? Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like realized that. It says, heart is the new balls. How did testicles get so hyped up as the power center of the world? The heart, my friend, has always been far more powerful than those two delicate dangly things. Check in with your heart. So it goes back to, you know, like somebody, yeah, like checking themselves, you know, yeah, like, you know, yeah, talking to, you know, like their dark side or, yeah, like, you know, put your hands over that giant thumping muscle and ask it straight up how it would run your day if it was given the chance. Then give it the chance. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, making heart over head decisions out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody following their heart or following, yeah, like their heart's desires. Yeah, it says, stop looking for happiness in the same places you lost it. It says, quit going back to people, places, and things that make you unhappy. Were you sad when you were getting drunk all the time? Quit that. Do you drink every time you see that friend, even though you don't want to drink because it makes you sad? Quit that, friend. Does Forever 21 make you feel fat? Tell Forever 21 to F off. Does that lover leave you feeling unlovable? Don't go looking for loving from that lover. It may not be easy, but it's simple as freak. It says, stop stressing over shitty as freak people. The vast majority of our time spent in strife and stress is simply because we're stressing over shitty people. If you catch yourself thinking about a shitty person, take a moment and think about an awesome as freak human. If you're going to spend time crawling up other people's behinds, it might as well be someone awesome. These cards are definitely, yeah, speaking for themselves. These cards are definitely, yeah, speaking for someone. Wow. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they are safe. They are protected. And the worst is behind them. You are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned, and it's safe for you to trust your path. Somebody definitely, yeah, is on the path to happiness out here. You could be seeing 1818. Significant events are on the horizon for you. You will make great strides in efforts. You will make great strides in your endeavors and gain invaluable experiences. The right people and resources will come your way, presenting excellent opportunities and positive changes. Embrace your journey towards greatness. It says, focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. So, yeah, somebody's just being told to, yeah, like block out, you know, like, yeah, like some type of negative thoughts, or, you know, like block out, you know, yeah, what doesn't serve their highest good. And I feel like that, yeah, like somebody has been doing that, and somebody, you know, is, yeah, continuing, you know, the process of, yeah, like blocking out negativity, blocking out, you know, yeah, what doesn't serve their highest good. And so somebody definitely needs to, yeah, not worry, because everything that somebody's been waiting for, it's on its way. Progress is being made, even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. So it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, like needing to be proud of themselves, you know. Maybe if somebody doesn't feel like that they're making progress, somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're making progress. Yeah, you could be seeing 555. It says, you're about to level up. Although it may not feel easy at first, this challenge is preparing you for greater things that align with their highest good. This is the why you've been seeking. Excuse me, y'all. Keep pushing forward. There's a reward waiting for you at the end of this journey. Somebody definitely, yeah, has had and has the willpower, yeah, like to create change. And so somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like this is their validation that things are finally beginning to work out for them. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Yeah, big happy changes is what I just heard. Yeah. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. It says, if you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. So, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, like they're redirecting their energy to be able to, yeah, enjoy their life. And somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're receiving validation that what they're doing is working, you know, and yeah, that things are beginning to work out for them. And of course, yeah, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. Yeah, you could be seeing 2020. Something about, yeah, somebody's vision. But I feel like that this is, yeah, like spiritual vision. It says, your beliefs and assumptions are validated, showing that you are on the right path. Embrace your talents and gifts, using them to benefit both the world and your own prosperity. Serve others with kindness and generosity, as your potential is boundless. And you could be seeing 1144. Love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner, waiting for you. What's coming is beyond anything you've imagined. A rare opportunity or an exciting encounter with like-minded souls that will far exceed your expectations. Trust that something incredible is on the way. When I split the deck, we got Truth Be Told. This Truth Be Told card is the number 14. So something, definitely, could take place, on the 14th, tomorrow, which is Valentine's Day. So some type of truth, could be told, on Valentine's Day. But something about, like somebody, like telling some type of truth. It could be about, themselves, or, it's about, like what they have gone through, going back to, like somebody's life is a mystery. But somebody definitely, is being in the flow. Somebody definitely, is in the flow when it comes to, the Most High God. We got mending. So somebody possibly, could want to mend something with somebody. Somebody definitely, could want to ask somebody for forgiveness. But I'm also picking up, too, that, somebody, has already, like forgiven somebody or some people, But going back, to when it said, just because you forgive people don't mean, like you have to, be in relationships with them, or like you don't have to, like be around them. Somebody's dwelling in truth. Somebody stands in the light of truth out here. So that's what, somebody or some people, could, one of the reasons why somebody or some people could be trying to dim somebody's light, because somebody stands in the light of truth. Yeah, we got Treasure Island. So somebody definitely, could be about to discover something out here. Something definitely, is going to make somebody happy, really happy. But somebody definitely, is about to receive something. Something that they have been, waiting for a long time. But it goes back to, somebody, like being patient. Because if y'all see, it's a turtle. So, slow and steady wins the race. But it's also giving me, too, like one man's trash is another man's treasure. So something definitely is about to take place for somebody. But we got a leg up. So somebody, could be about to, like get a leg up on something. Or, like somebody, they were given a leg up on something. And so, somebody, took that leg up, and, like done what they needed to do. So it goes back to, like somebody, being given some type of instructions. And so, they follow those instructions, to do what they need to do, And I feel like like somebody, is continuing to follow those instructions, But it goes back to, like this leg up is giving me, like somebody, being shown signs. And so, like somebody has been watching for, like some signs, And so because somebody, has been paying attention to the signs, watching the signs, somebody's able, to, have a leg up on something out here. And it has something to do with, the here and now. And then we have, higher power with coming into power. Ooh. Somebody definitely, stepping into their power boldly and confidently out here. It's something about, like somebody's strength, somebody's power, especially when it comes to, like somebody's willpower. It's a mystery. Or people, they're just like, oh my goodness. Like where does it come from? Where did they get it from? A higher power. Somebody definitely, is awakened out here. But somebody definitely, could be, helping other people, like to, like awaken. But on the card it says it's your moment. So somebody definitely, needs to, like, realize that, like it's their moment. But somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to keep up with somebody. Somebody, you know, is using some type of immense effort to keep up with somebody. I feel like whoever, you know, yeah, is trying to keep up with somebody, yeah, they can't keep up. And it's giving me, yeah, like the hair, you know, because going back to, yeah, slow and steady wins the race, the tortoise, yeah, the hair. And, yeah, the hair still can't keep up with the tortoise, yeah. Somebody, you know, is, yeah, like too advanced for some people, you know. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like already, you know, like, yeah, like spiritually awakened, you know. Somebody, you know, could be going through another spiritual awakening. And there's somebody or some people, you know, that could just be now, you know, like spiritually awakening out here. Yeah. But somebody also needs to know that their power is born in the majesty of silence. Somebody was born into power out here. But I feel like it has something to do with, yeah, you know, spiritual power. There definitely could be somebody that definitely could be trying to keep up with somebody. They definitely could be trying to look into somebody out here. But somebody, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, is being given some type of leg up, or yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, somebody could see beyond the veil, or yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they're tapped in, and so yeah, they get to see stuff, you know, take place before, you know, yeah, other people, before it happens, is also what I'm picking up. But somebody also, yeah, has gone within, you know, deeper within themselves. And so somebody knows that, yeah, deep within them is a majestic radiance. Something about, yeah, somebody's light. But people, you know, yeah, like they could be like, well, why do they, you know, think so highly of themselves, or, you know, whatever people are thinking. And it's because somebody, yeah, has looked within themselves. They look deeper and deeper within themselves, going back, you know, to somebody, you know, yeah, like checking their dark side, you know, somebody telling themselves like, yeah, I am a little bit impatient, you know, yeah, I need to be more patient, you know, or yeah, I'm a little bit of this, you know, and yeah, I need to, you know, change this, you know, in order, you know, to, yeah, get more positive in my life. But somebody, you know, could be looking into some stuff. They could be looking into spirituality. They could be looking into certain things, you know, that somebody, you know, could be into out here. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware of that, because there could be somebody, you know, they could be trying to act like, you know, that they're awakened, you know, that they, you know, are on what somebody's on, but they really not, you know. And then we got clean it up. For there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they've looked into deeper into something, you know. And I feel like that somebody possibly, yeah, could be, you know, like wanting to clean up something. So clean up a mess that they made, you know, like clean up what they said, you know. Somebody, you know, could be realizing that, yeah, like it's their moment, you know, like to clean up their life, you know, clean up, you know, yeah, like what they, you know, yeah, have been, you know, like lacking in, you know. But I feel like that somebody, you know, yeah, like they have been, you know, like an example. So yeah, somebody, you know, is looking at somebody as an example, or somebody, you know, has been, yeah, like the catalyst, you know, for, you know, like somebody to awaken. And then we got yang. So if there's a yang, there's a yin. I mean a yin. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like clean up, you know, yeah, like their life before they, you know, like come towards somebody. Yeah, and we are in the here and now. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, is coming, yeah, into power. So it could be, you know, the yang. But somebody could, yeah, like want somebody, you know, like to forget who they are. Or something about, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, who somebody was in the past, yeah, it doesn't define who they are now. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, they hear messages from spirit. And somebody definitely, yeah, is a clear channel for messages from spirit. So it's something about, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like, yeah, like tapped into the Most High. Yep. But somebody definitely is about to be happy. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be about to receive a message, you know, and it could be, yeah, like from, you know, like their spiritual team, or yeah, like from the Most High God, and it definitely is going to make them happy out here, for sure. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody cleaning up their life, you know, and yeah, somebody definitely is on the path, yeah, to happiness out here. Yep. Somebody, you know, possibly, yeah, could be about to receive, you know, like some type of communication. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be being told, you know, like to listen, you know, like with their heart. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody making a heart over head decision. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody trusting, you know, like that the messages they receive, you know, are, yeah, from, you know, like the Most High God as well. Somebody knows it. So it's something about, yeah, like people, you know, yeah, like underestimating somebody, or yeah, like people, you know, like want somebody, you know, like to underestimate themselves, or underestimate, you know, like what they're here to do, or doubt what they're here to do. But something definitely is about to be fair out here. Something, you know, could be about to be made fair for somebody. Because somebody definitely, yeah, somebody's telling truth, or somebody, you know, yeah, like has told some truth out here. But somebody, you know, could want to, yeah, like be fair, you know, like to and tell, you know, like some truth out here. There's a new journey that's, yeah, somebody's launching their journey. So somebody is already on their spiritual journey, and there's somebody, you know, or some people that definitely, yeah, look like could just be, you know, like getting on their spiritual journey. So it's something about, yeah, like somebody being advanced. Somebody, you know, could be going through a regeneration as well. But somebody has already spoken some type of truth, you know, and it has something to do with, yeah, like them being on their spiritual journey, you know. It has something to do, you know, with, yeah, like, you know, like hearing, you know, like messages, you know, like from spirit. Fork in the road. Somebody could be at a fork in the road when it comes, you know, to, yeah, like telling some truth. This fork in the road is at number 13. So something about today is significant. And then we got new life. So somebody could be about to, yeah, receive some communication, and it could be today. And it has something to do, you know, with like a new life, or today and tomorrow. Something about the 13th and the 14th. Yeah, somebody's out here breaking barriers. Somebody's expanding beyond limitations. Into joy and freedom. And somebody, you know, yeah, like is communicating freely, or somebody, yeah, is being told, you know, like to communicate freely. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like speaking from the heart. So somebody, you know, could want to speak from the heart out here. It could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like their choices. I don't know, somebody, you know, could be feeling blocked. Somebody, you know, could be feeling restrained. But there goes that, yeah, big blue wall. I don't know, you know, like the Most High God, you know, yeah, like could be, you know, like, yeah, like blocking, you know, like somebody out, you know, or blocking something, you know, so that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could launch, you know, like their journey, or, yeah, so somebody, you know, could have a new life. But somebody definitely, yeah, was allowing, you know, yeah, like their choices, you know, to, yeah, block them out. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, like they're blaming God, but they need to, yeah, look in the mirror. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to, you know, like, yeah, like cause some type of blockage or something, so that somebody, you know, wouldn't be able to hear from God. Or, yeah, like they were trying to, you know, yeah, like cause, you know, like somebody to, you know, like some type of restraints or something like that. I don't know, but I feel like if that's the case, whoever it is, they've definitely, yeah, put some type of blockage between them and God. Or, you know, yeah, they've caused, you know, like themselves some type of restraints out here in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Going back, you know, to, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like trying to dim somebody's light out here. But yep, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their spiritual team, their ancestors, their angels, you know, their spirit guides, definitely, yeah, has their back. Uh-huh. Yeah. Return to sender backfired on somebody. So somebody definitely, yeah, they were trying to dim somebody's light in some way, shape, form, or fashion. They definitely, yeah, sent something somebody's way, and it definitely, yeah, backfired on somebody. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody, could have tried to, yeah, send something somebody's way so that somebody, could have a personality disorder. Or, yeah, like they just didn't want somebody to know who they were, They didn't want somebody to know their worth. But whoever this is, yeah, they have some type of personality disorder. They don't know how to be themselves. There's a copycat, there's a wannabe out here. But, yeah, we already picked up that energy. So somebody, could be, yeah, like acting like that they're loving, happy, or acting like that they have love, and want to be happy with somebody. But they really don't. We got a fake spiritualist. So there's a fake spiritualist involved. So there's a fake spiritualist that could have been trying to dim somebody's light. They have a personality disorder. They don't know how to be themselves. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, there are some people, that, yeah, like they could have been calling somebody a fake spiritualist. And so somebody's spiritual team is, yeah, offended. But somebody definitely is out walking around, yeah, like that they're, somebody that they're not. For sure. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to infiltrate somebody's dreams. Or somebody, could be trying to, yeah, like block somebody's dreams out here. Yeah, whoever this is, they're hating on somebody's creativeness. They're hating on somebody's ideas. But I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, they're hating because, yeah, somebody has psychic and spiritual gifts. They're hating because, yeah, they're walking around like that they have, like, yeah, spiritual gifts, but they don't. Yeah, whoever this is, they're a copycat. They're trying to be just like somebody and do everything that somebody does. Yeah, they're trying to keep up with somebody. But somebody's too advanced out here. Yep. But whoever this is, whether they're a fake spiritualist, whether they called somebody a fake spiritualist, yeah, whoever, this message is for, you will witness their karma. And I feel like that, yeah, like they will witness yours. But then, yeah, but you're going to, yeah, receive some good karma. Yeah, we got Black Obsidian. So somebody, would benefit, with working with Black Obsidian. It carries a calming and positive energy that can help you remember to look on the bright side of things. We got Palo Santo. So somebody could benefit with working with Palo Santo, but I'm also picking up too that, yeah, whoever this is, like somebody knows this, whoever this is, So, and I feel like, or they think, that they know somebody, but I feel like they could be, like, yeah, like trying to, literally, yeah, be just like somebody and do everything that somebody does, and so they could be trying to use, like certain things, thinking that it's going to go in their favor, like just for example, because the Black Obsidian and the Palo Santo was out here, so somebody, could be trying to use Black Obsidian or Palo Santo, and yeah, I feel like yeah, it returned back to them. It's kind of like, it's giving me, yeah, like whatever they're trying to use, it disintegrates in their hand, or yeah, like as soon as they try to use it, it literally, yeah, backfires on them. Because whoever this is, yeah, like they're fake. They're not, tapped in, Yeah, this is somebody that definitely, yeah, could be stealing somebody's ideas, and pretending that they invented them. Yeah, whoever this is, they can't stand to see somebody shine. And they're mad because, yeah, like nobody pays, because somebody doesn't pay them any mind. I feel like this definitely, yeah, could be somebody that somebody doesn't know. For somebody, it might be, like somebody that somebody doesn't know, but Mm. We got a brother, so somebody's brother could be involved. A friend. Scorpio. But I did pick up a girl, a boy, and a friend. We got an Aries. Yeah, heavy friend energy. We got a Taurus. There could be a Pisces involved. Heavy Taurus. Libra. Gemini. Virgo. Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio. Capricorn. It could be multiple people, you know, not just one person. It could be a Libra, a Cancer. I just saw a sister at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's sister could be involved. We got a Cancer. Something could take place within the next 10 days. Heavy Libra. Aquarius. Yeah, heavy Leo. Libra. Gemini. It's a lot of strong signs out here. So something about, yeah, somebody's strength. And then, yeah, heavy sister energy at the bottom of the deck. I don't know. Truth be told, you know, yeah, like, people could be finding out that, yeah, like, somebody is just a copycat, you know? Yeah, like, they're just a wannabe, you know? Yeah, like, they're not the real deal. And they can find out, yeah, that somebody, you know, is the real deal. But, you know, going back, you know, to, yeah, like, forgiveness, you know, so, yeah, like, somebody or some people, they already, you know, yeah, they already, you know, been talking ish about somebody, you know. They could have called somebody a fake spiritualist, you know, and now, you feel me, they want to, you know, they want to ask for some type of forgiveness. But, yeah, whoever these people are, they're haters, and they're doing what they do best, hating. So somebody needs to be aware, because, yeah, like, in the next 10 days, yeah, the haters, you know, that hate, yeah, they're going to be doing what they do best, hating. But they are hating because, yeah, like, somebody, you know, is in this loving, happy energy, you know, and somebody, yeah, is blocking out the haters. Somebody's blocking out the negativity. Hating because, yeah, somebody's loving on themselves, you know, hating because, you know, somebody, you know, yeah, like, knows their worth. Yep. Within the next 10 days, there definitely could be somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, like, they're going to realize that they should have listened to somebody. We got a sister. So somebody's sister, you know, within the next 10 days, you know, could realize that they should have listened to somebody. I don't know. Somebody could have their sister blocked out. Or, yeah, like, somebody's sister, you know, is a part of trying to block something. Or somebody's sister, you know, yeah, like, they've created some type of blockage. But it's something about, yeah, when we saw the choices and the higher power. So it's something about, yeah, like, somebody blocking themselves. It has something to do with their choices. Somebody, yeah, could have blocked out God. Or somebody, yeah, they thought that they were hearing from God. But they ain't. We got an Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart, or there's Aquarius involved. There definitely is somebody, you know, or some people that definitely, yeah, were trying to cause, you know, like a blockage, or trying to cause, put some type of restraints on somebody, or somebody could be about to, yeah, be in some type of restraints. This could be handcuffs. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could want to attach to somebody's energy. Or in the next 10 days, somebody, yeah, is going to, you know, want to attach to somebody's energy, or try to attach to somebody's energy. And, yeah, and they're going to realize that they should have listened. But there definitely, yeah, could be multiple people, you know, that could want to attach to somebody's energy. So somebody, you know, could have given somebody some, you know, like, good advice. And they could realize that they should have listened. So somebody, you know, could have told somebody, like, look, you can't be allowing everybody to attach to your energy, you know. You got to, you know, discern, you know, yeah. But I feel like whoever this is, they blocked themselves. They could have blocked, you know, yeah, like, their spiritual gifts. Or, yeah, this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, they claim to have spiritual gifts until it's time, you know, to, yeah, show up and show out. And so I feel like like something, could happen due to, like somebody allowing people to attach to their energy. We got credit card fraud. So somebody, could be involved in credit card fraud. Be aware, of, people, like wanting to attach to somebody's energy because of, like they got, some stuff going on. We got physical attack in public. So somebody, could get physically attacked in public. So going back to when I was picking up on, like some restraints or somebody, being restrained. Yeah, we got a fake divine counterpart. So there could be a fake divine counterpart, that could want to attach to somebody's energy. I feel like within the next 10 days, there are a lot of people that are going to want to attach to somebody's energy. But that's why the higher power kept showing up. Somebody definitely could have been bragging about some stuff out here. And I feel like like whoever, has been bragging, they're about to find out, like what they're bragging, is going to get them. Somebody, could have been bragging about, committing some type of credit card fraud. I don't know. There could be somebody or some people that, like they want to attach to somebody's energy because, like somebody's on their life path. But people could want to attach to somebody's energy because they could be realizing that like their bright idea wasn't so bright. So this is like to commit credit card fraud, or this is like to do whatever it is that they have been doing. Somebody definitely is going to realize that their bright idea wasn't so bright when it comes to bragging about some stuff. Somebody's bright idea wasn't so bright when they decided to like try to commit some type of unethical actions to live another life. People definitely could be telling on somebody, because I just saw the people are telling on them card. We got an Aries, so you could be an Aries or have Aries in your chart, or there's an Aries involved. Somebody definitely is. Somebody's definitely on their life path. Somebody's life path could be the number 4. Somebody definitely could go from bragging to begging and pleading. So I feel like somebody definitely could be in handcuffs, because I keep hearing the word restraint. But there's a swift change that's about to take place. We got August the 16th. We picked up on August, I think, in the message earlier. So something about August is very significant. Something, could take place, on August the 16th, or something, took place, in the past, August the 16th. Somebody, could be born on August the 16th. But somebody definitely needs to know that, like they're about to receive their flowers out here. And then we got expect the phone call. So somebody, could receive a phone call, but it's something about, communication. I don't know. For somebody, like it could be somebody's sister. So somebody's sister, reaches out to somebody and it's like, I should have listened to you, or whatever have you. That's for somebody, not everybody. But somebody definitely is going to go from bragging to, begging and pleading. Somebody definitely wanted to play the testing boundaries game, and they could be finding out that their bright idea wasn't so bright. But I feel like somebody just needs to be aware, because somebody could be trying to like test somebody's boundaries out here in some way, shape, form, or fashion. There definitely it's somebody or some people that could be watching somebody from afar. So these could be people across town. These could be people that live in another state. These could be people that, somebody has blocked out. We got a fake divine counterpart, so there could be a fake divine counterpart. They could be watching somebody from afar. There's definitely a fake divine counterpart that definitely wants to attach to somebody's energy. Whoever this is, Uh, mm. They could just want to attach to somebody's energy because yeah, they want to know what somebody knows out here. This could be about, yeah, like their bright idea that wasn't so bright. Or this could have something to do, with, yeah, like what somebody's looking into. It definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like some secrets. We got false marriage. Somebody, could have been keeping some secrets, and it could have something to do with some people being in a false marriage out here. I don't know. Somebody, could have been bragging about, like some type of false marriage. Somebody, could have tried to put somebody in, like, in a false marriage. But it's something about, yeah, like some people trying to use some secrets, like against somebody. And, yeah, they could be finding out that their bright idea, yeah, wasn't so bright. The funeral card came out, so I don't know, somebody, could receive, a phone call, and it has something to do, with, like, a funeral. But we did pick up, yeah, like that funeral energy in the message earlier. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to astro travel to somebody. Because the astro travel card keeps coming out. But somebody definitely, yeah, should have listened. Because I feel like, yeah, like, somebody, or some people, yeah, like they want to attach to somebody's energy and they don't really know that, yeah, like it's going to cause them some type of major roadblock. Or, yeah, somebody, has already caused themselves some type of major roadblock here. Yeah, there's a karmic cycle that's ending. There could be a karmic cycle that could be ending with somebody's sister. And so, somebody's sister could reach out and be like, I know I did this to you and I'm just asking for you to forgive me, and somebody could have already forgiven them, but yeah, it doesn't mean, that somebody, gains a relationship back with their sister, Somebody, could, yeah, be cordial with their sister, go to family functions, but yeah, like somebody, could have been close to their sister. And so, yeah, somebody didn't think that their sister would betray them. And so, yeah, somebody knows now, that, yeah, like even though they're my sister, they're going to betray me. So, yeah, we're not going to have, the close relationship, that, yeah, we had. Yeah, whoever this is, they envy somebody's life out here. But whoever this is, somebody's sister, friend, whoever they are, yeah, I feel like that somebody, yeah, gave them, like some type of sound advice, and they realized that they should have listened. Yeah, somebody, could have told whoever this is to cut the cord on somebody or some people. And they didn't listen. Somebody, yeah, they're facing a major roadblock. They're facing, yeah, they're facing something out here. They're about to. And so, yeah. Whoever, like this message is for, yeah, just know that you definitely, yeah, stand out from the rest. We got a Capricorn, so there's a Capricorn involved. So there could be a Capricorn that should have listened. But there definitely, yeah, could be a spiritual restraining order that could be being put in place. Somebody's free at last from some type of war. So yeah, somebody or some people waged some type of war on somebody out here. Yeah. They whoever this is, they've been in the F around and find out energy, and they're about to F around and find out some stuff out here. Or yeah, they're about to F around and find out what happens, when, yeah, like they wage war against somebody, that, yeah, like they shouldn't have waged war against. We got a Sagittarius. So yeah. Yeah, whoever this is, they're living in the past. There's also somebody or some people that, yeah, like, yeah, like they are envious of somebody's achievements, of what somebody has achieved in their life. Yep. But, yeah, there are somebody or some people that, yeah, they're in the F around and find out energy, and they're about to find out, one, that somebody's protected. Two, that, yeah, like there's been a spiritual restraining order that has been put in place. Three, that, yeah, somebody holds the power. So somebody definitely, yeah, could want to communicate with somebody out here. Because they feel like that they're out of options. Because they're getting hit where it hurts. But whoever this is, yeah, like they're not happy for somebody. It's a cruel family member. Or yeah, something, you know, good is going to take place within the next 10 days for somebody, and yeah, they're not going to be happy for somebody. Whoever this is, they could want to communicate because yeah, like they feel like this, that their future is over. It has something to do with yeah, credit card fraud. Whoever this is, they could have been in a short-term situation with somebody, you know, and so somebody could have been like, yeah, you need to cut the cord on that. They didn't listen. Yeah. Yeah. But these are haters. And yeah, the haters are doing what they do best, hating. So somebody just needs to know. But somebody, yeah, when it comes to somebody giving, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like some advice, yeah, it has something to do with people being around them, you know, yeah, the energy, you know, that they allow, you know, around them, yeah, what, you know, like somebody's attracting, but yeah, there are some people, you know, yeah, like they are not happy for somebody, you know, yeah, they're hating because, yeah, people know somebody's name out here. So people know somebody's name for many reasons. But I feel like a lot of those reasons is because somebody's a loving individual, you know, like somebody's out here spreading happiness, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, is trying to be, you know, like a positive influence to others. But there could be people, you know, that, yeah, like could want to attach to somebody's energy because, yeah, people know somebody's name and, yeah, like they feel like that their future is over. We got documents and paperwork. So somebody could be about to find out about some documents and paperwork out here. Somebody's mother could be involved in something. We got a Libra. So I don't know. Somebody definitely could reach out to somebody, you know, to try to ask, you know, for somebody for some help out here. And then we got 555. So yeah, there's a change that's about to take place. Yeah. I just heard, don't go against me and then ask for my help. Get out your feelings and get it yourself. That's a line from a song. I think, yeah. It's the song is by Moneybagg Yo. It's called Time Today. We're about to look into those lyrics real quick. Because a lot of you might, you know the song. But a lot of you might not. The song was made in 2021. So the year of 2021 could be significant. It says, I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. F it, I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me and then ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Yeah, that's what I heard. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gonna step. The ish that you just put out, you could have kept. Yep. She got a dude. He got a share. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. A figure's a year what it cost me to live. Don't hold it. Just say what you feel. But watch your mouth. Before I fly out your girl to a place she didn't know exist. Mediterranean water my wrist. Keeping them pissed. How I'm talking my ish. 6-figure check for a show. Man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate. Now my bag legit. These people with me with whatever I'm with. Don't know who did it. Got everybody hit. I don't like dudes. I don't like girls. I don't like nobody. We can get gangster. We can keep it cordial. How you want to go about it? I don't backtrack, man. F that. I don't miss nobody. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. And then it goes back to, I looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm not going to read the rest of it. It says he got caught in the middle. That's bullseye. Something about somebody getting caught in the middle or something. But y'all can go, listen to the song or, read the lyrics or whatever you want to do on your own time. But somebody's fraudulent and crooked actions definitely, lead to somebody's win out here. Yeah, this definitely, is a messy situation. I don't know, somebody could have gotten caught in the middle of a messy situation. But somebody could have started some type of messy situation. And they're about to have to do the walk of shame. We got a secret lover. So somebody's secret lover could be involved. Somebody, they got, they're in the middle of a messy situation and there's a secret lover involved. But somebody definitely, they're suffering from staying attached to people and possessions. They don't serve their highest good. Because, like if it served your highest good, you wouldn't be suffering. Be aware of, people, like wanting to attach to somebody's energy. Because these are people that are suffering, from staying attached to negative people, negative possessions, negative places, negative things. There definitely is a feminine energy involved. They could be about to do some type of walk of shame out here. It could be somebody's secret lover. But this is definitely a messy situation. There definitely, could be somebody, that could be going through a major life change. I feel like like whoever this feminine energy is, it could be somebody's secret lover, but they're the copycat. They could be, like the fake spiritualist. But I feel like whoever, like this message is for, you could have gone through some type of major life change. And so, I feel like, that when it comes, to, where you're at in your life, I feel like like you're in this, the loving and happy energy, for a reason. But be aware, because there's some people that want to, attach to somebody's energy. There's some people that want to play catch up with somebody out here. But I feel like somebody's definitely, about to have to do, like the walk of shame. There's some people that are about to have to do, the walk of shame out here. Somebody definitely is being told, like not to get in the middle. Or like if somebody, wants to play catch up with somebody, I feel like like somebody, needs to, have a hard no. Or like it could just be easier, for somebody to stay silent. Because there's a bitter ex that's involved. There's a secret lover involved, a bitter ex. But going back, to, like somebody giving somebody some advice and they realize that they should have listened. So, for somebody, it definitely, could be easier, like to stay silent. Because it is a messy situation, but somebody, they should have listened and they know that they should have listened. That could be the person that could want to play catch up with somebody. So this is like somebody, reaching out to somebody and it's like, let me tell you what's been going on. And it's a big ass messy situation. Somebody just being told to stay silent. But whatever, is about to take place for somebody's being told to remember to show gratitude when they receive whatever's coming their way. There definitely, is somebody or some people that are falling from grace out here. It's a copycat. It's a wannabe. It could be somebody's bitter ex. It could be a secret lover. I feel like it could be multiple people. There's multiple people that, like got caught in the middle of a messy situation out here. Yeah. Somebody's being told, to, remember to show gratitude, when you receive what's coming your way, and continue to stay consistent and stay motivated. Yep. Somebody definitely, forged somebody else's signature on multiple documents, and they're being caught with the pen in their hand. So it could have something to do with somebody committing credit card fraud. We did see the documents and the paperwork. Whoever this is, they're falling from grace. It's a lot going on in this situation. Yeah, somebody has been pretending to be somebody that they are not. So somebody definitely, could have tried to steal somebody's physical identity and somebody's spiritual identity. Ain't that crazy? There's also, like some type of crime that could have been committed out of passion, or within the next 7 days, there could be a crime that could be committed out of passion. So somebody's just being told to, stay clear of whatever this is. But we did see physical attack in public. So that could be, like some type of crime that was committed out of passion. We got aging by the day. So whoever this is that could be falling from grace, it could be a feminine energy. The person that has to do the walk of shame, or it could be people. They're aging by the day out here. While somebody, is glowing, and, somebody, could be, like, it looks like that somebody, is aging backwards, But whoever these people are, they struggle with contentment. They're never happy. The person that pretends to be somebody that they're not. The person with the personality disorder. And they're a compulsive liar. So be aware, because somebody definitely could be trying to, like gaslight their way out of whatever they have done. Somebody could be like, I did it because I was going through a heart-shattering breakup, and that could be true. But still, somebody could try to use that, as a reason why, they came against somebody. They could be like, oh, I'm having major health issues, so that's why I did it. And that could be true. But, that's no reason to, like wage war against somebody. Or that's no reason to come against to come against somebody. But I feel like that somebody, has, like gone through whatever they had to go through to get to whatever they're about to get to out here. Somebody, could have gone through a heart-shattering breakup, But somebody, didn't, take it out on other people. Or somebody, like they didn't try to get revenge. Or they didn't try to wage war, because, like they're mad. Somebody, like they could have gone through some type of major health issues. But somebody, they did what they needed to do, to overcome those major health issues. And somebody has a higher level of awareness. Somebody could, literally try to, use whatever they can use to try to gaslight their way out of this. Yeah, because whoever, could have to do the walk of shame, they're drowning in sorrow, or they're going to be. Yeah. I feel like somebody, has realized that they, need to be honest even when it's difficult. So it goes back to, like somebody, like telling the truth, And I feel like that there is somebody, that, like they didn't like the truth that somebody told, and they didn't listen. You know what I mean? And so now, they're stuck. Yeah. Somebody definitely, is going through, some type of major health crisis out here. Or they're going to be within the next 7 to 10 days. Yeah. This is the happiness hater. Or this is one of them. Yeah. Envious of happy people. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody forging somebody's signature, and it has something to do with some health issues, or it has something to do, you know, with, yeah, somebody, you know, like, I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, they got paid to expose some information. So that could be what somebody, you know, could be about to find out as well. But somebody definitely, yeah, has been denying the truth. But they've also, yeah, been drowning in sorrow because they've been denying the truth. Somebody's been denying the truth about a lot. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. But going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, has spoken some truth. Yeah. The same truth that, you know, like somebody or some people have been denying. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like their names is being spoken in rooms that they're not in. Uh-huh. Somebody's compulsively lying on somebody's name. And, yeah, they're going to try to gaslight their way out of it. But whoever this is, they're going through major health crisis. I don't know if some people, you know, said somebody's going through a major health crisis, but I feel like somebody's just fine. Uh-huh. This is like somebody, you know, yeah, like people, you know, like, so somebody's spiritually awakened, you know, and so, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they could be going through an ascension, or, you know, yeah, somebody's entering into a new level of spirituality. Somebody's, you know, like entering into a higher consciousness. And, yeah, people walking around saying that somebody crazy. They know somebody ain't crazy now, and so somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to join forces with somebody. So be aware, because within the next 10 days, there definitely, yeah, could be multiple people, you know, that, yeah, like could be trying to attach to somebody's energy. People, you know, that, yeah, they have major health issues, going through, you know, yeah, heart-shattering heartbreak, all the stuff that, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, has already, you know, like overcome, or, yeah, like some energies, you know, that, yeah, like doesn't need to, that somebody doesn't need to, you know, like have around them. We got legal representative. So somebody, you know, could receive some communication from a legal representative. I don't know. There could be a legal representative that could have gotten paid to expose some information. Or, yeah, there's somebody that got paid to expose some information. And so there could be some type of legal representative, you know, that, yeah, could get involved. Or somebody, you know, could have to, yeah, hire a legal representative. But going back to the credit card fraud and to, yeah, like somebody forging signatures on multiple documents and paperwork. Yeah, somebody's desire for quick and easy results has them in a jam. So whoever that is, that could be who could be trying to reach out to somebody. Somebody definitely could be involved in some type of corruption or some type of extortion. But somebody definitely ignored advice. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could have ignored the advice of, yeah, some legal representative. But I feel like when it comes to, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they realized that they should have listened. Yeah, they ignored some type of advice. And it could have something to do with, you know, like somebody trying to, you know, help somebody not to, you know, get in the middle of a messy situation. Or, you know, somebody, you know, yeah, like trying to help somebody before, you know, yeah, like a messy situation, you know, yeah, takes place. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to remember to show gratitude when receiving, you know, what's coming their way. Because somebody definitely, yeah, is about to receive some blessings. Whatever, you know, yeah, somebody has been manifesting, it could be about to take place for somebody. But somebody's wishes and dreams are also, yeah, about to come true. Yep, and then we got spiritual jail. So somebody definitely is in spiritual jail out here. But I'm a firm believer of as above, so below. So yeah, if somebody's in spiritual jail, then yeah, physical jail. And then we have out with the old and in with the new. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, you know, there are some people, you know, that, yeah, like they didn't take heed to, you know, like a spiritual restraining order, or, yeah, like they didn't take heed to something, you know. And so, yeah, the Most High God, you know, yeah, is removing them, you know, however way, shape, form, or fashion that they, yeah, have to be removed. Yep. There's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they spread fake news. They spread fake lies about somebody. There's also somebody or some people, you know, that could have looked at somebody like that they were alone. Because remember on one of those cards, I was like, you know, like somebody, you know, could feel like that they're alone, you know, yeah, like on their journey. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like they're never alone. And maybe somebody, yeah, knew that. And maybe somebody told somebody or some people that. But yeah, they didn't listen. Yeah, there are somebody, some people that definitely, yeah, they tried to bury somebody. They just didn't know that somebody was a seed. And somebody definitely, yeah, could try to gaslight their way out because they chose to follow the crowd. And their excuse is, yeah, other people are doing it. So whoever you know this message is for, yeah, continue to be unshakable. Continue to be, yeah, resilient. We got a karmic soulmate. So, yeah, there's a karmic soulmate involved. We got court arraignment. So somebody, you know, could receive, you know, like some information about a court arraignment, or somebody, you know, yeah, like could receive a phone call and it has something to do with a court arraignment. But no one ever made a difference by being someone else. So somebody definitely, yeah, they definitely, yeah, were literally trying to be somebody, you know, physically, spiritually. Anything else, Holy Spirit? We got a Cancer. So there's a Cancer involved, or you could be a Cancer. But yeah, somebody's words don't match up out here. Somebody's words, yeah, they don't match their actions. Yeah. And whoever this person is, they like to show fake empathy out here. Or there are some people, you know, that, yeah, like they've been showing, you know, like some fake empathy. Yep. And there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be claiming to be awakened, but they are not. But I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, there are some people, you know, that, yeah, they were walking around, you know, compulsively lying on somebody's name, or just talking about somebody, not knowing that they were lying on somebody's name. So this is like people walking around saying that somebody, oh, they're not awakened, they're crazy. Yep, we got karmic and friends. So something about, yeah, somebody's karmic soulmate and their friends. Yeah, it's a lot of people that are claiming to be awakened, but they're not. But it's also a lot of people, yeah, that are talking about somebody, yeah, like playing the talking behind the back game. I keep seeing this fake doctor card. So something about, yeah, a fake doctor. So I don't know if it has something to do with, yeah, like some documents and paperwork, you know, somebody, you know, like signing, you know, like somebody's forging somebody's signature, you know, on like medical records, or there's a fake doctor that's involved in corruption and extortion. It's a lot of stuff going on in this message. Somebody also went to a fake witch doctor. And so, yeah, the return to sender backfired. Everything that they sent somebody's way is backfiring. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yep. So there definitely, yeah, is somebody or some people that, yeah, they're bowing out, they're waving the white flag. Wow. There definitely, yeah, is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are having nightmares about somebody as well. Somebody's karmic soulmate and their friends, or, yeah, whoever these haters are, these happiness haters. We have mental health condition. So, yeah, somebody has some type of mental health condition, or, yeah, people were, you know, talking about somebody behind their back, and it has something to do with, you know, like some type of mental health condition. But it's something about, yeah, somebody denying the truth about them having, you know, like, yeah, like some type of mental health condition. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, gotten a doctor, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like sign off on some paperwork. And now, yeah, like they're being, and now, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, like they know that they're in trouble. somebody or some people literally, could have signed some type of documents or paperwork to say that somebody, they mentally unstable, but like they could have, some type of mental health condition, but it doesn't mean that they're mentally unstable. I think I said that before, yesterday or the other day. We got a karmic masculine, so there's a karmic masculine that definitely could be having nightmares about somebody. This is somebody that could have shown somebody fake empathy. This is somebody that's claiming to be awakened, but they're not. This is somebody that has been denying the truth. This could have something to do with their mental health condition. It's many people that bowing out, waving the white flag. They definitely have to take the walk of shame, because they played they played the wrong game with the right person. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.